I've tried every combination with this relay and this switch, so I don't know if it was the alarm system's holding it out or it was sabotage, but the car will not run. What's up guys, and welcome back to the Swamp Boys Garage channel. In this video we're going to try to get this old car running. Right now it does not run. I don't know if it's the Viper alarm system that's keeping it out or the previous owner sabotaged it before they took it to the Copart auction. So we're going to see if we can get it running or if we bought another junk car. Second step, we're going to get these two doors off and that tire, see what kind of damage we really have, see if it's even worth fixing this car, or if it's worth fixing the car out there. So let's get started and see if we can get this car going. All right, Tyler, you can get the battery disconnected and I'm gonna get started on the alarm system. So pop the hood and take the battery loose and we can put the battery on a charge since it's been a while. Might as well just take both off. Normally you can just do the negative battery cable, but let's just take them both off. That's good. You don't have to go much. And then wiggle it, it should come free. Don't let it touch. Got to get it somewhere on the side.
All right, we have the battery disconnected. We have it on charge. Now we're gonna start taking apart the Viper alarm.
Yeah, so I found a relay and I tried cranking with the relay in and relay out. I found this switch. I tried on, off, all different combinations. So I removed this little kick panel. I removed this. Now I'm gonna take the whole lower dash out and then try to find a little control computer module. So apparently it has the starter disabled right now. So let's start taking it apart.
All right.
Okay, so we had a bolt here and then a screw right here. Now I should be able to pull this apart. Oh, that should be it right there. Hopefully it's not a tough job. This is a mess of wires. Don't ever put a car alarm on your system, on your car. So this was disconnected. So I wonder if that was the sabotage. Well, that don't fit there. This is a mess, and it don't even deter somebody from stealing it. All right, we got I think this is the little control module for the Viper. This says Smart Start. So I'm thinking this is like a remote start, I don't know. Then it had this and this. I don't know if everything is for the Viper. I mean, it's just a rat's nest of wires. I don't know if I'll ever get this figured out. I just gotta try to trace each one back and see how this ties into that. Go from a red wire to brown. I think that's factory. So it tied in with that. So I'm gonna strip that back and just slowly keep taking off a little bit at a time. But it looks overwhelming, but I'm gonna just take it one wire at a time and get it figured out.
All right, so while my dad's figuring out the wiring, I'm gonna be taking off this light that was connected to the alarm system. And I'm also gonna be taking off these stickers and this paint marker stuff. But I'm not gonna take off these stickers because these doors are coming off, so it would be pointless to take those off. So let's get these stickers off and get started. All right, guys, we finally got the car to crank up. It took us a good hour or more than an hour. We got all this junk out.
Yeah, this car has 3 different systems on it. This is some kind of remote start. This car, I still can't get it to run without this. And this is some kind of data link. And I saw another wire coming all the way back here, which I think is the antenna. And this was the Viper. This is the only thing for the car alarm. So I'm thinking the guy got some kind of signal on his phone probably that the car moved or whatever, put a new battery in it. So he went in and probably disabled the computer. So we got all that out. But I still have to take, this is what I'm left with. This, and this plugs into this aftermarket remote start that I saw on Amazon. So it'll crank if I put this back in because it completes the circuit. So I'm gonna have to take the steering wheel off to get under here to get these wires back to where they go. But for now, we're gonna plug this up and go take a little ride. You ready?
Yep, let's go.
Cranks up good, sounds good. All right, pull it on out. I'm worried about this back tire that's bent a little bit. It's not bad. I just hope there's no frame damage. Shouldn't be, it's not hit too hard. She runs good, don't she?
Yeah, smooth.
And this car even has like the backup camera. I think the 2014 and a half up has it. I don't think our other one has it, but it's driving real good. Check the brakes.
Brakes work really good.
Yeah, they not squeaking. We got any alarms? Lights?
No engine light or none of that.
Let's try out the air conditioner. Let's see. That's blowing cold. That's good. Need to find a good straight spot and then go maybe 35 and then let your hands off the wheel and see if the car pulls.
All right.
It's gonna be hard to find a straight spot in here. That back tire is not, it don't seem like it's hurting it too bad. But we can take all that off the old car and put on here. Be a complete swap over. And this car has lower mileage, 73,000. Is that what it is?
Yep, 73,739.
For a 2014 car, that's good. All right, here's a good straightaway. Get up to a good little speed, get us in the center. Now let off, see how bad it pulls. Don't touch the wheel. It's pulling a little bit to the right. Not bad. All right, let's go home. We'll put this car out in the shed, take the old junk car, move it out, and get the doors off of here.
All right.
All right, while we was riding around, Tyler saw a pressure washer on the side of the road that somebody's throwing away. So he's gonna run, go get that pressure washer, and we're gonna try to fix that. Because he's planning on starting a detail business this summer. And if we can fix that pressure washer, he'll have him a nice little gas pressure washer. So let's see what it looks like when he gets back. All right, I see him coming back. See him, it might be too bright to see. But he's always finding junk that people put out on the side of the road, bringing it home. I don't know who he inherited that from. So let's see what he got. There's gonna be more junk. A lot of this stuff, people put out a lawnmower because it's set up with that ethanol gas and the carburetor's messed up. Majority of the time we just put a new carburetor and we got a brand new lawnmower. This thing looks nice.
It'll be good for my detailing business over the summer.
So that's $675. I don't know much about it. I guarantee all it needs is a new carburetor or clean that carburetor up. Oh, and he even threw away all this stuff too. I bet we can get it running probably in a couple hours.
Hopefully.
All right, we don't have time for that. You're gonna have to, we'll work on that later.
All right.
So get the golf cart, and we're gonna try to pull that car and put it under here so we can put the new car under there. Just leave a little space so we can pull that engine out. Think that's good? Nah, let's get a little more. So go that way and that way so we can back the car in. So drive like you're going to that gutter and then turn to where the back end's going to point to where that car was sitting. Already got the wheel turned all the way, push it hard. All right, we got this car backed in. I'm out of breath after all that. I wanted it backed in with this side in because we're taking these doors off and I didn't want the car opened up to the weather. So this way we can leave the car opened up. So let's go clean the shop a little bit, get it ready for the other car, and then we'll back it in and get it stripped down. All right, we're gonna give it a little light sweep, get all the junk picked up. But check out this little welder that Yes Welder sent us. Thing is pretty nice. It does MIG, TIG, and stick. I've never done TIG before. I actually never did MIG. I can stick weld pretty good. There's my little cracker box machine. But we got everything set up. Got us a bottle of gas, some wire. So hopefully we'll be doing some welding on this new car. We ain't got to clean it too good, just good enough to start working on a new project. All right, Tyler's backing the car in. We're gonna try to get it further on this side. That way we have plenty of work room over here. Let's see if how that back tire looks. I know it's kind of hard to see. Hey girl. It's this tire here. It's definitely angled out. So hopefully it's just one of the supports that's bent a little bit. We're going to change it all out anyway. That's good. Perfect. So that gives us plenty of work room. And our welding plug is over here. We got to do some welding. All right, so let's get to work taking these two doors off. This door don't even open back here. So we'll probably have to take the hinges off and then maybe pry it off that way. We'll do that in this bottom rocker panel. Jack it up and get a little jack support under there and to see what kind of damage we got. All right, you pull right there. We may have to take these hinges off. Let's do that. Take these off, and that way the door will slide this way. You're going to have to use a wrench. Go down. Take this back door off first because that's where the main damage is. This is the back of the door, folded in. I'm thinking it was hit this way first, and then it came up and buckled all this in. Okay, we got one last bolt. You pull that hinge out and see if we can slide the door to the left, because it ain't coming out this way. Are you ready? It's moving.
There's one bolt connected.
Oh, I forgot about that. It's probably gonna be a 12 millimeter. Or a 10, most likely a 10. Don't scratch my door now. So let's take a look at the damage. We can flatten this out. The other one I'll probably cut here. Take out all these spot welds. Cut it here. And just weld that new piece in. Shouldn't be too bad. None of this is buckled. This looks straight. We'll get the spec sheet and do some measurements. You measure diagonal. They usually have a little sheet that tells you what the measurements should be. So let's get the front door off and then that bottom rocker panel. All right, we got one little problem. This door, you can disconnect all the door's wiring just with that. But this door doesn't have that, or I haven't seen yet. Couldn't disconnect it here, and I keep pulling on this, and there's nothing. So I'm thinking the wire has to go all through this, completely take the whole wiring harness out of the door. I don't understand why they would do that. Probably after I get it all out, I'll figure it out. Plus we had to take all this apart anyway, because I think the interior on this car is better than that one, so we'll put the inside on the new doors.
Alright, we made a lot of progress in this video. This tire tool only fits one lug nut per tire and all the rest were bigger. So we might have to go to Harbor Freight to get a bigger size, but...
One thing I want, if any of you guys know, looks like this bottom rocker doesn't have any damage. So I'm thinking, remove this glue, take the spot weld, split this, and I'll cut it here at this shortest spot, take these spot welds out, and then I'll cut it right here and then put the new piece in, weld it in. If you think that's the best way, or if you got a better idea how to do it, please let me know, because we don't have a clue what we're doing. And as soon as we get this tire off, I'm going to have to go buy a 22 or 23 millimeter and get the tire off, and then I'll check any damage there.
But we appreciate all the likes, comments, subscribes, and all the new emails we're getting. Make sure to follow us on Instagram if you want a quicker update on what's happening on the channel. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.